Welcome to Muslim Apologetics Australia. This is a quick video. It's just a question to the atheists and the evolutionists, the Darwinian evolutionists, on a question that I have, and I really haven't had any satisfactory responses through Facebook. So I'm putting it out to the YouTubers. If you can actually make a video response, or you could drop a comment below and give me your suggestion or response. Hopefully it's a good response to my question regarding a question that I have. So it's just a quick question regarding, Darwinian evolution and about natural selection and the survival of the fittest. As they say, the survival of the fittest survives and goes on. My question is from more of the moral sense. I can't understand and I can't fathom how, for example, when you look at the species, we believe that God is the creator and God designated and programmed his creation to behave in a certain way. Where creatures care for other creatures, where a mother goes out its way to do anything to feed its own babies. And to me, that's extraordinary. To me, that doesn't seem to be like this organism or this creature is just a product of simple chance or randomness, or, it's unguided, or it basically has, it came into existence from random lottery. We got lucky, we got here, the planets were formed, we got very lucky, the sun formed, we got very lucky, we had oxygen, we got very lucky, and all of these chemical reactions happened, we got very lucky. But when we look at the creation, we see that there's a system, there's a program, it all follows a particular law. And to me, laws are made by a designer, someone who's engineered it to behave that way. So I'm not going to accept how these things just happened by themselves and they organized themselves and they showed care and concern for one another. Now, I can't really fathom that. For example, when a baby bird, is hatched out of its egg, the mother goes out to fetch some worms or some insects from the earth to feed this baby until it grows up, and it stays with it until it takes its first flight and so forth. So to me, when they say the survival of the fittest, this mother, just basically, tried to survive by looking after herself. Well, why is she looking after something else? Why does it even care about something else? To me, if it's survival of the fittest, it should care about itself and its own food and sustenance, but it's got this concern to raise another child, another baby. So to me, it seems that we see this consistently through the species, where mothers, of course you have, we're talking about from a fundamental point of view, that generally, from a general perspective, we see the mothers caring for their children. And I can't really fathom how this is just nature and everything in nature is following this particular law that just randomly happened by coincidence. I can't really fathom that. And if any evolutionist can explain to me how this negates a designer, this negates a programmer, this negates someone who actually designed and programmed it, and it just happened by chance. And if so, then if it's according to natural selection, that's how it happened, and according to coincidences, they just wanted to behave that way. How do you explain why they want to behave that way? To me, it points a finger to a creator, to a God who fashioned and designed it that way to behave that way, because that's how creation works, procreation works. If that didn't happen, then the species would be a lot more extinct than it is now. With pretty much the survival of the fittest would be gone. Everything would be gone if mothers and fathers didn't take care of their children. And I personally believe that God put that system through so the creation can stay with us, so the species can stay with us, which points to the act of God. If an evolutionist can give me a better explanation than what we have, then I'm pleased to hear it.